Hello and welcome everyone to today's tutorial on learning C++ from the scratch. In today's tutorial, we're going to talk more about the comparison or relational operator, where the examples that we showed you before all depends on numbers. But this time, I'm going to show you that we can also use a Boolean variable inside this if condition over here, where if our Boolean variable is carrying a value equal to true, it will run the code inside our first root over here. But if it is false, then it will run the second block of code over here. Where as you can see, the boolean is male is equal to true, so it should run cout welcome Mr. User. Welcome Mr. User, because our variable is carrying a true variable. But if it is false, then it should run the second one which said welcome Ms. User, as you can see over here. And by the way, we can have a shortcut where if we delete this value over here without saying equal and true, by default it will check if the value is male is equal to true, and if it is, it will print what's inside this root over here. Otherwise, it will print what is in the second root. But if you want to change the order, of course you can do that by saying instead of true, we will set false. And now, if the value is false, it will run what's inside here. As you can see over here, welcome Mr. User, because the value is false, so it's run welcome Mr. User. But that's not like logically true, so the right thing to do here is saying true, of course. Besides numbers and boolean variable, we can also use the string here, where string carry a group of characters like a name of a person or a place, or maybe greeting a person based on our time. For example, time, let's say it is morning. And if time is equal to morning, then I would say good morning Mr. User. Otherwise, we are going to say welcome Mr. User. So, if we try to run our program, as you can see, it says good morning Mr. User. But if it's something else, like maybe afternoon, and we try to run our program, it will not say welcome good morning Mr. User anymore, but will run what is in the second root, which is welcome Mrs. User, as you can see over here. And beside the string, we can also use character, where character only store a single character. Maybe we can say a person grade. For example, maybe he got A. So we're going to call this grade. And if grade, for example, is equal to A, we're going to say excellent. Otherwise, we will say you can do better, for example. And now if you try to run our program, as you can see, it printed excellent. And if we write something else, maybe C, and try to run our program again, it will say you can do better. And of course, it is sensitive to letters, where A capital is not the same as A small, where if you try to run our program, what you will see is that it will print you can do better, because A small is not equal to A capital. So that's all for today's tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.